and self-proclaimed
cogent analysis. No. What does that even mean?
And always calling it like they see it.
I love it!
First things first, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
Are you guys ready to play?
July 13th is all about big brains and big... The 1% Club kicks things off.
What is the missing vowel? Cassandra.
I wrote eggs.
You know what a vowel is.
Right.
Then it's the quiz with balls.
Which of these are poems? Here's a poem for you. Is one of you going to fall? Release the ball.
The 1% Club and the quiz with balls return after the World Cup, July 13th on Fox.
I'm Miles, founder of M Tailor. Clothes that fit is a hassle. Standard clothing uses just measurements. M Tailor's custom clothing uses more measurements for the perfect fit. Have any in a tailor using just your own. Or so small, M Tailor offers free shipping. Made to measure jeans $69, suits $399. Download the M Tailor app or visit mtailor.com today.
Are you a veteran or military navigating a career transition? You don't have to do it alone. At American Corporate Partners, we connect you with mentors, experienced professionals, find a job, promotion, or launch. It's personal and it works. Visit ap-usa.org to sign up for Protégé, become a mentor, or serve.
I'm going to change your world. That's going to be interesting. Let's root for great. Yeah. I want to watch history. You want to root for the underdog. In sports, people hate what they fear. They hate. Truth hurts sometimes. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. This is the herd.
This is the big leagues. 4 international territories. Compete for the title.
You got it going on, girl.
Of Global Master.
It's Master Chef. Anything can happen.
This is a watch it.
Tell him I say.
Chef returns July 15th after the.
This is the finale.
He's unfrozen.
Light line.
Recycling.
Buddha.
Wow. $250,000.
Saturday on FS1. You want an NL primetime show? We got you. Bryce Harper and the big. We got Chris Gellis and the Crew. Saturday at 7 Eastern. FS1.
Argentina has won the World Cup. No, that's not good. France has won the World Cup. Canada is hosting the World Cup. Brazil won the World Cup. Japan, Mexico, Norway should World Cup. The Republic of Zlatan Cup.
Are you guys ready to play?
13th is all about big brains and big balls. The 1% Club kicks things off.
What is the missing vowel? Cassandra.
Zero eggs.
You know what a vowel is.
Right.
Then it's the quiz with balls.
Which of these are toes? Here's a poem for you. Is one of you going to release the ball?
The 1% Club and the quiz with balls return after the World Cup, July 13th on Fox.
Seven changes, it looks like, for Portugal here at half-time. João Felix, Renato Veiga, Conceição, Thomas Araújo, Ruben Neves and Nuno Mendes all coming on. Have a new home as of having brought Manchester City career to an end. João Felix, rather. Base just yet for two, but I'm sure we'll see on and Mateus Nunes for too long. South Juventus amongst the wholesale changes have been planned for the scoreline. The captain on. We find Nigeria for now, and they have been excellent opposition. Costa. You're also on central midfield. Here is Thomas Araújo, one of the newer additions to the team. Just a 5th cap for him tonight. And a nice few gentle touch ball to get himself in the act. Here he is again. Renato Vega, his centre-back partner for now. And Gonzalo Inacio more than likely to be starters at Houston a week from now. Here's Conceição. Nice timing of the pass there. Low in at right for Semedo. Left back. What a it's not for the first time tonight. Maduka Okoye is fiercely hits far for a corner. João Felix on target with his first touch. A couple of go against the USA. Plays with Ronaldo these days at Al Nassr. Cancelo, it's a corner. Out by Eddie, that's even better than the last one. João asking the question to go over the line. Quivering crossbar, but no second for his goal. He has come close within a couple of minutes of his introduction. That was ferocious. And breathe. Wow, that was close. What a hit. Lots of the ball was on line, and apparently not all of it. Blades of grass. Seven changes became 10. Ronaldo. Oh dear. This isn't his night. Just a keeper, in fact, keeping their places. And yes, it was behind him, but maybe he should get a touch. Something to work on. Chances by his standards, astonishing. Portugal this second half.
of him. This out, normally headed back by Amical, who has stayed on. Fresh yellow card. Neatly done. Great feet from the big defender. Looks like it's all over the line, but nope. Technology's for. Jay to Ndidi. Nuno Mendes has picked it off. To Paris Saint-Germain Champions League winners. Getting the second half off. Nuno Mendes is brought on by reminding they have at their disposal. Winners of the UEFA Nations last year. That particular title defence begins in September. Beat Spain. The native land via a penalty shootout in that final last year. Nuno Mendes underlapping again from Bassi. He's had to do that a few times tonight. Cancelo bending it in behind. Now they're willing to flick the header in. Semi there first. Trying to find the gaps, Portugal. Moving it very nicely. Conceição. Cancelo, it's deep. Felix. His third effort in no since coming on. Cup with a 5-0 win over Armenia. Portugal finished qualified 1 win against the same opponent. Ruben Neves. this out. Cut out by Bassi. One back by João Felix. Dominant. Far from the Portuguese. Ivorian born. Araujo to João Cancelo. It's good pressure defensively from the Nigerians. Portugal looking good up point. There's their number 9. That been famed for having one. Not that Ronaldo's done a bad job of over the years. That used to be the thing. The downside, suppose, golden generation. Likes of Paulette. Always felt had a 9 out of 10 with a 7 out of 10 centre forward. Ronaldo here to Concession. Wilfred and Didi. Not for the first time. Intervening in the nick of time. Ruben Neves scored a big goal. Qualifying. Header. And stoppage time to beat the Irish. It was his first international goal. Fairly well known. At Porto, well, Ajayi going off at the back. Another Porto player, far more regular, Sanusi. Amical has moved to centre half with Bass and Zaidu here. And his preferred left back. The Werby. return. Onyeka, promoted with Coventry City. Premier League. Was a Premier League player anyway in his time in West London with Brent. It won't be. Hello. Goes for the big field ball right back to left back. Mendes has controlled it nicely. They're winning. Dave, last time out against the Poles. The second cap. Ronaldo. Spotting a chance to catch them unawares, but they weren't unawares. Mechi spotted them really well. His run, Iwobi saw it, but of it. Foul on the D Club Brugge. Well, he's a good all-action midfielder. That was him finding Iwobi there. Behind Moff. Ronaldo. Is even Yamaichi took a little risk in trying to pinch that from Ronaldo, but it worked and he drew the foul himself in the end. Nuno Mendes to Ronaldo here. Well, no goal for the superstars. Maybe say our Congo next week, and that completes a full outfield 10 change. Roberto Martinez. And number 4 from the PSG crew gets a run tonight. Without a goal is a disappointment. Iwobi. Trigger there, Moffat. One goal for Porto and one in Europe. Didn't play all that much, in fairness. Known from Aaron Moffat. And is up there with Adam instead of him. Costello. High, tucked in. Very modern thing for full-backs. And the ball out of play here. What happened? Bernardi there. Caught with a glancing blow from an internal run from João Costello. There's your hydration break. And a totally changed Portuguese field team. Getting the chat from the coaching staff. Brilliant international in his own time. Carvalho, part of the Martins. Hard to gauge exactly what would classify as best for Portugal. How far without winning it be, shall we say, tolerated? FIFA rankings, for what that is worth. Nigeria incident 26. Nico Adams. Well, it's the opening goal for Pedro Neto. From Cow and Dallo involved in the build-up. Nicely taken. But save those. And then physicality. Adams, Billy Bashiru got it to him. Did come barely half a minute after Portugal were not awarded a corner when it should have been. As is often friendly internationals, reams and reams of changes can take a fizz out of it. And now, Yamaichi to Lucy. Nice bit of disguise. Tough take that. In fairness to him. Bassett. That was confident. He had to get it. Did. Felix is now just booted. What that brings. I don't think it was for the kicking the ball 60 yards down. One day they'll stop. time for the defending from Samu Costa. There's a moment there when you thought Onyeka was a favourite. Immaculate. Good job. Goal kick. Braga initially, but has been playing in Spain for a good while now. Promoted with Almeria and 3 seasons with Mallorca more recently. His problem competition in that central mid. At the Vitinha and Jean that competition. Of course, Portuguese are on the field who started the match. Doesn't actually have very spectacular saves. Here comes Nuno Mendes. Options. It's a bit in front of Cancelo and a bit behind. So Cancelo bending it in straight onto the head of Bassi. Portuguese far off. See if they can ignite it here. See again. Quite an obstacle. Moffat. Still chasing games up top. If he didn't finish this game. Not a movement off the ball from João Felix. Now Cancelo. Conceição again. Brilliant goal! See that tiny gap. Cisco Conceição has found it. And even the very best applaud. Little burst of excitement. There was a corridor to thread it through, and he did quite brilliantly. Portugal have. Let's see if they can win this time. That is a beauty. Made some Okoye. He had nothing with that, even without the track in front of him. Sergio was top. He's now scored for his country. One in qualifying. Champions League goals for Juventus this season too. Player in his own right, and he's just shown that there. Final 15. Once again, no has come from behind. Chunking into the challenge there on Yamaichi, who held off, which is either brave or foolish. And they are making that point right now to him and to the three here. Just had a little nibble afterwards, didn't he? Firmly matched. Samu Costa. He's going to leave it for young Boweni. He plays in for Banik Ostrava. Two debutant right backs during the course of this series. Boweni, Poland last Pan tonight. João Felix. Shot. What a fine goal it was. Renato Vega slips. Manages to clear up his own despite the face of Terry Moffey. That could have gone wrong. Plays in Spain, Real these days. Renato Vega, Juventus and Chelsea. Portuguese young starlets. Nadi making way here. We're going to get you in a minute, and it's play. Yes, there he is. Mateus coming on. Now this for Adam. Tremendous play. Also one of the later ones in the group, following the prolonged season of with Paris Saint-Germain. Well tonight, Calvin Bassey. That one away a little cheap. For a moment. Than it now looks. Beautiful first. João Felix. No. He's not He's on the ball again. He's going to won it the last time. By the way, back. For Neves. Chips one in. Good work for João Cancelo. Through the crowd. Round the back of Onyedika. Oh, he's had a still in it. And it's to them, given that they have 5. From rather than sprint, they've got it blind, and now his way through. João Cancelo's done his job. Now Araujo's down. Here's why. Well, that's in that scene them given as well, isn't it? A little unlucky there, boys. Confidently done by Mateo Nunes. Conceição. Nunes has kept João Felix and he's got options. Just didn't find any of them. Sanusi, but not from Sanusi. 3 minutes and stoppage time, there'll be plenty of that. It's a drinks break. And a zillion substitutions. About to be introduced for what little time remains from the bench. Quite possibly for Iwobi, we'll find out enough. He might have another moment. .109th Bernardo Silva here. 54th for João Felix taking over. He's had his 228th. Even for him. I think it'd be a stretch to say there'll be another tournament. But it's now or never for Cristiano Ronaldo, isn't it? Houston and Miami, they're 3 group games before it gets more serious. You expect them to negotiate that, no problem. Okay. Yeah. And indeed it is Iwobi. .100 not out. Alex Iwobi. Tele for the Super Eagles for just the 5th time. Gonzalo Russ. The goal since coming on. Well, there you go. That's a could have been a lot more. I don't think either side really is any more though. Club and country generally with frustration. 24 games. Thing getting involved and then pulled. He is in tracking back. Portugal need it for the win. Ways he's doing tracking back. Portugal need it for the win. Very Onyemaechi. Saidu Sanusi still the 93rd minute. Tele, Bassi. They've got 2 minutes to score a goal, Nigeria. A good unbeaten run. the coach and fans should be pretty pleased with. So he got the ball, but he's also got because he got Ponce out fractionally before. Ruben Neves trying to get off. That'll come back. Well, if that counts as a high foot. Caught offside. Reckless, apparently. It's another eagle-eyed call, that, isn't it? And now, with Frank Onyeka call, to send it up there, I think, for Nigeria. Yemeichi